Okay, within this video, I'm going to show you how to use Adobe Spark. The URL for this is spark.adobe.com, and it's going to bring you to a home page that looks like this. So if you actually have an account, you're going to go ahead and hit login. If not, you can start now for free. And the great thing about Adobe Spark is you can actually link it to your Google account. So that's what I have done. So all I have to do is just click Google. It might initially ask you for permission to allow Adobe Spark to have access to your Google account, so it would just be like a blue allow box. Now what you're going to get is the main screen that is going to demonstrate your projects. So this is everything that you've created in Adobe Spark. What's nice about Adobe Spark is it gives you a starting point here with this yellow plus sign, but also over here to the left-hand side, it's going to give you these 3 lines and a hidden menu. So the hidden menu also has the way that you can start a project, but it also gives you other features here. Down here towards the bottom where it says your name, there actually is the logout button. So if you hit that drop down, you can actually see the logout button there. So that's what the side menu holds for you. Now I'm going to show you what the plus sign starts. Well, actually, I will show you how when you create projects on here, you will actually get to see what type of Adobe Spark project you've worked on. So this would be a video. It says video here. This is a post, and then down here is a page. So I'm going to walk you through how to do each of them, so that way you can see what the possibilities are within these projects. So click the yellow plus sign, and then we're first going to start with a post. So a post, if you've ever created images and you've inserted text within those images, that's pretty much what a post is. So what you're going to do is you will go ahead and create a title for it. So I'm just going to title it Practice Post. Now what's cool down here, before you even start, you can actually let the Adobe Spark program know what you're creating. So it says pick a graphic size. So if you're going to create a picture that will go on Instagram, it'll give you the dimensions for that. We're actually going to do more sizes, and we're going to do I don't know if I want to do a blog post. We're going to do a YouTube thumbnail. So you have that selected, and then you'll go ahead and hit continue. And then it's going to create those sizes or the image size for that. So what's really cool about this is Adobe Spark has pre-built templates in it already with images and different things like that. So maybe you decide that you want to do a different post or creation. You can go ahead, enter the resize, and pick whichever one you'd like. Now for theme will allow you to get a specific text within the image. So for example, if I wanted to do this one, it's going to just change the image box that holds the title on there. So it will just give you a variety of different ways in which your text can fit upon that image. So for palette, what you can do is you can actually choose whatever color that you'd like to use within your picture. So if you want just different colors to be associated with that image and your words, you can go ahead and change that. The background, if you want to replace the photo, maybe you're not fond of the wood, or maybe you'd like to see different filters, you can actually see what the filters would look like if you chose a different filter, but maybe altogether you don't want to do that. So what you can do is upload a photo, your own individual photo, or find photos within the database. So if I'm doing a YouTube practice post, and maybe I want to have a video camera in the back or something like that, you can go ahead and search that, and then it will actually give you different images. So maybe we want this. So you just select your image, and it'll actually put it in there for you. So that's really cool. In regards to it, or it actually is just searching their database, and you are just inserting images into your picture. So it just depends upon what you'd like. If you would like to change the text, so maybe you're not too fond of the theme you chose prior, you can actually just move the circle around, and it'll show you different ways that you could actually organize or show your text. So that's pretty cool. And then if you want to just go back to the original, you'll just go back to the starting point. Maybe I was over one. Maybe over two. I don't remember. So you have that option for you as well. So once you're done, if you don't like any, you can actually go to cancel and it'll go back to the original. You can edit your font. You can add some more text if you'd like. You can delete the font altogether. And then you have other items down here in which you could use to allow you to make the image what you want. Now, when you're done, you have the ability to share out your image. Now, you can do this two ways. You can download. On your first initial downloads, you might actually have a watermark sign from Adobe Spark just to show that you created it through there. I believe once you share publicly, by creating a public link, that watermark does go away. So you have two ways. You can actually download it and use it for a variety of purposes, or you could just create a link to access that specific image. So it just depends upon what you'd like to do. Now we will be done with this, and we're actually going to go to the side menu, and we're going to go to page and create a page. So pages are really interesting. It's kind of similar to like building a digital portfolio or a website, but this could actually be a cool tool that students can use for a variety of different things. So maybe I want to do like a review and I want to see what my kids know about photosynthesis. Oops. So maybe that's what I want them to do. Now within this specific area, I could add a photo. So maybe I want my kids to look up a flower. Actually, not a flower, we want leaves. Okay, so we'll do these leaves. So my kids are going to do just a quick representation of photosynthesis, so that way I can check for their understanding and see what it is they know. So once I'm done with creating my cover page, if you will, I can scroll down, and now it says start writing your story. So what you can do now is it gives you the plus sign and what you can add. So you can add a photo, an individual photo. You can add text. You can add a button, which would be a link to another place. You can add a video. You can add a photo grid, or you can add a glide show. This one's actually pretty cool. If you were to select multiple photos, I will show you what it can do. It's pretty awesome. So maybe we'll do this one. Okay, now you just are done selecting your images, and then what you can do from here is I'm going to actually, oh, it did not save. There we go. Okay, now what you can do from here is you can actually add text. So notice this translucent box towards the bottom. You actually have the ability to add. And then what you do is you just keep scrolling down, and then it takes you to each of those images. But those could be great review boxes if the students wish to do that. Now again, it'll bring you back to this menu, and then you can determine what you'd like to do. Now maybe you want to see this as the viewer. So if you go to this preview button right here, you have the ability to preview your web page or page. So it will just a matter of scrolling down, and everything is organized for you. So that's pretty awesome. This is just a quick review page, and maybe you don't want your kids to build a whole entire website or anything like that. So this is just a different tool that you could use for a variety of different assignments. The next thing that you have is the video option. Now this is going to be different than a video that kids can create. So like say with YouTube or WeVideo or different things, but it's a really cool way to maybe see how the kids are doing with specific topics. So we'll go ahead and hit practice just so we have, and then it actually gives you templates. So if you find one here that you want to use, you can do so, or you can create one from scratch. So I will go ahead and do this one. And then what's nice about this, if you pick a template, it's already going to have pre-built slides for you, and all you have to do is insert your text and audio. So if you want to watch this video, it will kind of give you an overview of how to do this, and then you can go ahead and get to work. So what's nice about this is for a event, so about the organizer. So the person would talk about themselves here, They would say what the event is, why the person should go to the event, when is it, where is it, and then what to do next, things to like RSVP or deadlines or something like that. So these are just cool tools that students, oh my goodness, students can use to recap maybe things that they've learned or something along those lines. I apologize, I went out of my screen. So as this takes a minute to load, the possibilities here, I believe, are endless. You can actually have kids create images maybe with Google Drawings and then allow them to import those into this. The greatest feature I feel that this video aspect has is this button here. It actually gives the students a voice, and they can narrate the slides and see what it is that they're learning. What are they grasping from your instruction? So this is a really cool feature. I just wanted to share this out with you. Again, you have the preview button here to preview the video before it gets shared out. So if you do want to share this, you can have it be downloaded or create that public link as well. I'm actually having my students do a project this week, and I will be sharing more information with you. So I hope that you find Adobe Spark helpful and that you can allow it to enter into your classroom.